Put your hands together for Kathleen Wilce. Give it up for Kathleen. There we go.
Oh, what's going on over here? Sorry, I had to do that, you know. I'm a very private person, but I'm about to share my greatest obsession with a room full of all these people. Yes, I have this obsession for Robert De Niro. Yeah. Just to prove my point, I actually married his personal waiter. Yeah. One day I followed him to work at the restaurant, and there's Bob sitting in the back at a table, all alone, about to order his lunch. And there's me behind the plant, listening. And he goes like this: "Let me have the Waldorf salad, but no, don't give me no grapes. I don't want no grapes. Just throw in a few tomatoes, and and a side of prosciutto, but don't bring me no melon. I don't want to see no melon. You bring me melon to this table, I'm gonna bring you in the back kitchen, and I'm gonna squash your head like a fucking melon." And I'm like, "Squash your head like a fucking melon." And I'm never eating grapes again. So every night my husband come home, I'd be like, "Did Bob come in tonight? Did he order the Waldorf salad? No? Did he order a soup? What kind of soup? Italian wedding? Butternut squash?" Finally one night he comes over and he has a big lump on his head, and I'm like, "Honey, Bob told you don't bring him no fucking melon. What's wrong with you?" He looks at me, he's like, all pissed off. He's like, "That's it, I fucking had enough of you, I'm out of here." He packs up all his shit and he goes back to Brazil. And that was the end of my fucking marriage. I mean, it's better for me, right? You don't listen to Bob, you ain't gonna listen to me either, right? So then I start dating, and I meet this guy who says he was Robert De Niro's hand double from a movie. He takes me to Tribeca Grill, where else? And all night long, I'm holding this guy's hand, you know. I'm like, that hand. I'm holding it, you know, I'm squeezing it, you know. I just want to kiss it. And we're sitting at the table, and finally the guy pulls his hand away. He's like, "Oh, babe, I don't hold hands. I fuck. You want to fuck?" And I'm like, "Here? In Robert De Niro's restaurant? Before the appetizer? Get the fuck out of here." So at that point I realized that my dating was going to be very rough, and saw that there was sort of this mafia pattern in my dating experiences. So I decided to mix it up and change it a bit and try to break that pattern. And that's when I decided to give this wet noodle wimpy Jewish guy from Queens a shot. He had more anger issues than De Niro. Essentially, I was now dating a Larry David De Niro. We went out to dinner one night at a French restaurant. He orders the chocolate souffle. Oh, but it came out cold. So he calls the waiter over. Excuse me, waiter, it's cold. Is your oven even working? It's cold." And the waiter's like, "Oh, it's okay, you know, I'll take it back, I'll warm it up for you, sir." He's like, No, I don't have time for this. I'm gonna eat it, but I'm not paying for it, and we're never coming back here again. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened over here? Who does that shit, right? Who? And on the way home, he tells me, "You know, Kathleen, you know, I got a lot of anxiety, you know, and I need a soft, tender woman. I need a soft, tender woman to help me. Can you be that woman for me?" And I'm like, "Me? Soft and tender? Get the fuck out of here." Oh, and that was the end of him. So now I'm realizing that I'm having a little bit of a problem with these, you know, dating experiences, so I decided that I should just give it up altogether. I mean, what's so great about these tough guys anyway, right? It's all facade. It's all facade. Just put them in front of a Disney movie and watch them cry like babies. Reminds me of Vinny. Vinny I had over at the house one night. We're watching a movie. I'm like, Vinny! Domino's Pizza shows up. Domino's out the door. He's like, I'm like, what do you want to do? He's like, tell him to get the fuck out of here. I'm watching Beauty and the Beast over here. Kathleen, look at her. Look at how she loves that big, fat, fucking hairy Mama Lou. Why did you love me like that? I'm like, Vinny, 2 words, fat and hairy. So maybe I'll find a Buddhist monk somewhere, you know, somebody who can help me calm down, stay calm, cool, and collected, you know, teach me how to chant, like those yoga dudes, you know. Go fuck yourselves. Thank you very much.
Kathleen Wilce, ladies and gentlemen.